okay?
Yep.
It's like fucking with my eye a little bit. Da-da-da-da-da-da! I don't need the metal suit for this, okay. Red hot log rolling. This is... So, I don't know if you've noticed, but I've been like... just going and getting the flying cap.
Yeah. I've noticed.
Yeah, that's like not something I knew about as a kid very much.
Oh, really?
I think Zach did eventually discover this one when we were still playing N64.
Okay.
But, like, I didn't get any of this info from the internet.
Okay.
This is all just my capable hands playing the game.
Oh, your capable hands, eh? Do you have to go around?
Yeah, so you're supposed to come over here somehow and use that log to roll across the lava
Okay.
and get this star.
I wonder if they added that hat just because they knew it was hard.
The level was going to be designed differently from what I understand.
Okay.
And the hat was like, it was going to be maybe more vertical or something.
Mm-hmm.
But the hat was there from a previous plan rather than the other way around.
Yeah, I see.
Because they were also going to have I think they're called blargs.
Okay.
They're like the lava creatures from
That's badass.
Super Mario World.
We're just fucking
Going into a
skateboarding.
volcano. So there's 2 in here.
Did you already get one in here?
No. I don't particularly like the volcano that much because the visibility's bad and the cameras are kind of like rigged. Which sucks.
So weird. Did this come out in 96?
It came out, it was a launch title.
Okay. So 96 or so. Right?
Yeah, whenever the N64 came out, this came with it.
Okay. Because they had time to fix camera stuff and even just Legend of Zelda. Because this was it was based on the same engine, right?
Yeah, so Ocarina of Time is in this engine.
That's pretty cool, but they definitely like fixed some things for sure.
Well, they also, in order to test aerial combat, they included an R-wing from Star Fox.
Oh yeah.
So there's plenty of videos online where people have
Like gone into
glitched an
that.
R-wing into the game and had some fun with that.
That's awesome. Man. Just 39 stars already.
Yep. Oops. Yeah, I think that some of my favorite levels are up the stairs.
Okay.
So like we're in the basement right now, right?
Yeah.
And the easy levels were on the first floor.
Yeah.
I think some of my favorite levels are like the shifting water one. It's not shifting sandland. That's not what I meant. But like the water level. You can change the water level of the level.
Okay. That was like
That's
really
why it's so
difficult for me to get
complicated.
it out.
You can change how much water is in the level.
Okay, so it's sort of like Water Temple and
Yeah.
Ocarina of Time. Man. So, I'm pretty excited seeing the new Legend of Zelda game.
Yeah, it looks fucking badass. They didn't make Link a girl though, so they could totally get away with making Link a girl,
Because
and people would be like, "I'm willing to do this."
Yeah, I mean, even if it was just like maybe a skin or something.
Why did I go?
Or
I
like
went
an
back in here.
extra skin or something, you know, like, or just something extra. Because I thought, like, I got super excited when I heard about Linkle, and then it was like, it was just
Yeah.
an idea. I'm like, oh,
Yeah.
such a bummer.
I mean, I think Linkle's a bad choice to have it be a different character than Link.
Oh, okay, so you just think
I just think
like
that they
one of
should
the
have-
Links could be a woman.
Yeah.
Like one of the Links across time.
Yeah, they could. Yeah, why not? It keep Zelda a girl. That doesn't matter. It's not important.
Yeah,
Make her a
that's
queen,
true.
maybe, because fucking God knows there aren't any fucking queens that anyone cares about.
Ever, except for Queen Elsa.
Yeah, and
She's like the only queen.
And she only became a queen because, like...
Her parents died?
Yeah.
But they, like, did it all legit. Like, they waited till she was... I think she's 21. So, like... I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. There could totally be a female Link.
Yeah. I don't know. I mean, Japan is, weird about gender and that kind of thing.
Yeah.
But they're also, like... It's weird, because Japan is weird and traditional, and then at the same time, they're, like, the craziest people.
But see, that's weird because that's almost like a new thing, too, right?
Yeah.
Like, because I was looking into living in Japan, right? And what they warned online a lot was that, and this is, like, I'm not going to try and, like, stereotype or anything, right? But, like, generally, anyone who's, like, older than 30 is going to be quite hard to deal with because they, like, still have really inherent, like, racism just culturally. And, like, it's not uncommon to have, like, old people, like, click their tongues at you and stuff and, like, just be offended at the fact that, like, you're white in Japan. But, like, obviously that's not everybody's. But it's, like, they did warn that it's, like, still really, really, like, culturally, like... Different and just... They definitely, like, stick to a lot of old traditions. So it's... The, like, really chill people, though, have that, like... cultural upbringing as well as like really really enlightened sense of like other things as well, right? So I mean I think that's the interesting part, and like like I would assume most people at like Nintendo are pretty like cool and like whatever, but just generally I mean, it's like really it is really cultural.
They seem cool because they're like young, like at heart kind of.
Yeah.
Because they make and play and have fun with games, and like like Miyamoto invented goofy characters, just the same way that like a manga artist would, or like whatever, right?
Yeah, but those are like people like that are almost like exception to the rule, right?
Yeah.
Like artists don't take up a high percentage of like the population, right? But like what they did say online is that it's changing, and that it's like younger people are like most of the time pretty good, but it's just like. Some people are just like, set in their ways. And same with, like, my grandparents are racist, too. Like, it's... Yeah. Well, I mean, I wouldn't say that they are. But they have that upbringing, so they have, like, the capacity to be. Like, I think that...
saying, them Orientals or whatever.
Yeah, but I would
that's
say...
my...
Yeah,
that's
your
experience that I've had with grandparents.
But, like, for mine, they're pretty good. I would just say that they might just accidentally say something that's offensive, and they wouldn't think about it. But it would, like... They wouldn't, like... be racist on purpose to like because they're totally fine.
Like they're not trying to attack anybody. They just have misunderstandings based on their...
And it could just even be like a word like like even your parents used the word skookum or something, and we were like, okay, that's like actually a really racist word. And,
Is it?
Yeah, I guess so.
I don't know.
But like people even like our parents' age like say stuff like that, and so you still like it's really hard to get that all out like not to be ingrained in our consciousness. So like at some point it's like I don't know how to deal with it, because it's like for words that we just use it's a lot harder to get that out, because it's like we call Brazil nuts, and I'm not going to say what they used to call them, but they used to call...
No, it's macadamia nuts.
Oh, macadamia nuts? No, Brazil nuts too for something.
Oh, I don't know.
Oh, I don't know.
So yeah, this is another example of Nintendo's dislike for hands with eyes.
Okay.
I don't know how many games they've made where you have... Oh, now let's battle hand to hand. Get it?
Oh gosh, it's almost as bad as Pan's Labyrinth. Put a picture up of the guy from Pan's Labyrinth.
Everyone knows the guy from Pan's Labyrinth.
I know.
But yeah, okay.
Didn't it win like an Oscar or something? I think it did.
For the visual effects?
I think it's like best foreign film or something. You know what? Okay, I'm having a lot of rants today, but it really bugs me when like foreign films only ever get to be called like best foreign film.
And they don't just get to be called best picture?
Yeah, like I think Spirited Away may have been best picture one year, but maybe best animated picture, because like that's easier to get, right? Mm-hmm. But it's like for a lot of like Pan's Labyrinth totally could have won best picture. But it's also like horror, like fantasy. So
Yeah.
those ones are way harder. Like I think Silence of the Lambs got nominated but didn't win, right? Maybe.
I don't know.
I'll look it up.
I don't pay attention. Don't look it up right now.
Well,
We're doing a show.
I'm chatting with you and I'm gonna share. But yeah, generally, like, it's really hard if you're like a horror movie or anything. If you're not a drama, like, you can't win. Like, Return of the King didn't win Best Picture. It just won everything else, right? Or did it win Best Picture too?
I don't remember.
I don't think I don't know if it would have been like, I mean, nerds don't rage, but I don't know if it would have been deserving. It depends on like what else was going that year. Oh, Best Picture.
All right.
Academy Award, yeah. Best wow. Okay, so here's the list of everything. So
It won 13 or something.
Yeah. Best Director, Best Makeup and Hairstyling, Best Original Musical Score. They got a Golden Globe for Best Motion Picture 2. Best Visual Effects, Golden Globe for Original Score, BAFTA Award for Best Film, Academy Award for Best Film Editing, Best Writing Adapted Screenplay, Best Costume Design. I think they just didn't win like Original Film or whatever.
No.
Best Screenplay Adapted, like lots of Best Production Design. Like I do remember, because my dad's an actor, obviously, right? So like he likes to watch that kind of stuff, because he's interested in film. And I remember watching that, and it was like Lord of the Rings, Lord of the Rings, Lord of the Rings, Lord of the Rings, and it was like
Peter Jackson, come on down. It's like can we just get him to host this year?
Yeah, just so he can just take them all.
No one else needs to show up, really.
Yeah. Don't they pick people hosting who like haven't won anything though?
Yeah, well they'll often pick like a comedy person or just a sexy person.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, Pan's Labyrinth didn't win Academy Award for. So I got Best Makeup and Hairstyling, Best Cinematography, Best Production Design, but I think that's it for Academy Awards.
Okay.
So it didn't even win Best Foreign Film, I guess.
Wait, which?